Hi guys, welcome to this week's Warlord Wednesday. My order for my Warlord membership has not arrived as yet. Hopefully that'll be here for next week and I can show you what I got. I have had the Warlord newsletter and the freebie for April is M3 Stewart. So when I make an order, I will get a Stewart placed with my first order for April, so that's good. I'm just gotta decide what I want to buy, because if you look through the website, there's so much to buy. I don't know if you've seen, but the Game Cruel Seas, it looks like they're making an Age of Sail Napoleonic version, which is going to come out later in the year, August, autumn time I think it's going to be. It's black powder related, so it could be French. I think on the picture there's a ship with the French flag flying on the back, so I think it's French, British, Spanish Armada type things. Looking forward to that. Wasn't keen on the Cruel Seas concept. I much prefer Age of Sail ships, so I'm looking forward to that. That's the big thing. That's the main news really from Warlord this week. As you know, been really busy this week. If you remember last week, I was making terrain for my airport battlefield for bolt action, and I was using tubes that I got from the local carpet warehouse, and as I was doing them, I popped into my mind, hey, I could use this to make a tower. So if you remember, if you've got Warlords of Erehwon, scenario 4 is based around a tower in the middle of the board. I have got no fantasy terrain, so I thought, hey, let's make a tower. So I'm going to quickly show you now my concept and quick put together of a basic tower that you could bang together in a couple of hours, spray paint it and use it to play. As I say, this is just quick. I want to do more to it, so I've stopped it where it is to show you the basic concept, and I'm going to do more, which you'll see next week's. So let's go and I'll show you a basic tower for Warlords of Erehwon. Hey guys, so this is the cardboard tube that you get inside of carpets. I mentioned the week before last, if you go to your local carpet showroom, they normally throw these out. Normally have a skip in the back full of these tubes. They're just recycled, don't use it for anything, it's just what the carpet comes on. So what I did was I cut a length 8.5 inches long, I cut another length 3/4 of an inch long, and another length 2.5 inches long. The 3/4 of an inch length one I have then glued to the end, but when I cut it, because it's a larger diameter, it won't go round, so I cut it on a slope. This way, when I put anything over it, it's still got bits to glue onto. It's not like there's a gap like that because I've cut it square. So if you cut it on a slope, it leaves, probably could have been better, a steeper angle really, so there's more either side, but it's enough to do it. Then what I did then was I got the 2.5 inch part, and I sliced it down the middle, which is what I said not to do for this one, but I've done this for a reason. Put it round like so, and this then gives you a little overhang. And what I did was, I'm not giving you any sizes here because the size that these are going to be will all depend on what size tube you get. So what I did was I measured this gap, and this gap is the size I did all these around the top. So what I'm going to do then is get a small piece and I'll glue that in there. So there's a piece of cut that fits in there, and then when that's all glued in, it'll give my castellated top. Before you do that, before you glue that together, take this off, invert it, draw around it, and cut out a piece of card, which would be your floor when that's on. Do that before you glue this on. So that will glue onto there, and that will go there, and then that will be the floor. Floor will go in there, like so. And that will give you the top of the castle. Now I'll quickly show you the door. Here's the door. What I've done is I've cut out a rough shape twice, cut out a doorway, glued them together, and then I cut some really thin strips as bridging pieces, because when you put that on there, you see the bridging pieces then sort of go some way to fill the gap. But when I put some hot glue on that and squash it on, that'll be fine. And what I'll do is I'll put, see the little gaps here, so when I do hot glue it on, I will put quite a bit of hot glue, and so the excess will ooze out, and all I'll do is I'll just use my craft knife and just cut it flush, and that way it'll blend it in, and you lose these gaps here. So that's the doorway. So that goes on there, that goes on there, and there we have the basics of the black tower. So you could do this, put it together, spray it black, and it's ready to play. Now you could, if you wanted to, take a biro and draw bricks, push fairly hard into it. It's cardboard, so it will work. Push fairly hard into it. When you've done that, sort of embossed it all over with like a brick pattern, spray it black, dry brush it grey. The bits that you've pushed in with the pen should remain as a recess, so it'll look like a brick effect. So that's it. That's the basic black tower. I'm not leaving it there, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually build up a base on this, so it's not stuck on, because I'm going to have sort of built up mound, some steps, so the door will probably be somewhere around here, not actually on the bottom. So that's for next week. What I'll do is I'll build up my mound, put my door in, show you doing that, and then I'll finish it off. But what I'll do is I'll quickly yeah, the black tower. That's just got to have a figure to stick on the top. There we go. A couple of archers defending the keep, or defending the tower. Okay guys, so that's it for this week. Thanks for watching. I'll see you all next week. Stay safe out there.